Vicky here with you, and it's been a long time since we've done some painty stuff, so I figured today was going to be the day. It's kind of late actually in the day, but I want to be able to make some more journaling out of the box, and I figured it'd be fun to have some that is already prepared, you know, like already has a background of some sort, so that if I just feel like doing a little bit of crafting, it's super easy. I can just put on an image and a sentiment and a few embellishment maybe, and call that done. So this is what we're working with. I'm just wondering, because I just realized it would have been fun to have a spray, a gold spray, but I think I brought it upstairs, so I don't have it here with me. Oh well, it's there's only so much you can do. I've got a ton of different sprays here. Maybe there's some that could be used in this. That gold. What color is that? It's copper. So that could be fun, maybe. But it's not what I was hoping. I could always put some gold accent later on. I had at one point, like I said, some inks and stuff, but I think I brought everything upstairs because I wasn't using this space so much, since it's pretty cold during the winter time. Actually, it's pretty cold right now, but I really wanted to do this, so that's why I'm here. And okay, this is what I was thinking, looking for. I don't know if I have anything in there that is. I have some tinsel, which is kind of a gray. Some of these react to water, so it's not such a great idea. Even that one, I believe, would react to water. So I guess I'm just gonna go with my initial thought, which is just make the painty paper, and then I can take it from there. So what I thought of doing is maybe I can do 2 backgrounds in each of the colors. I also thought it'd be fun to put back into my store some, I'm just checking if I'm in frame, some more of the labels, because I'm out. So it'd be fun to have sets of labels. So I'm gonna do that. And then I would like to also do some more journals. Like, I haven't made a journal in a long time, so it'd be fun to do that. So we could do that. And do I do this? I could also do a few of these and cut them out. This is basically one of those invitation cards that I just gessoed, and I could cut this up and then use that on top of a card. So let's do that. How many do I have? Do I do 3 of each? I still have. I could do 4 of each color, just because it's gonna take a while. But then again, I don't have to show you guys the full process of everything. We can just, you know, play a little bit and then call that done, and you will see me use whatever I'm using in other projects. Okay, come on. I'm having issues with my, oh my god. I'm having issues with my paints because I'm just gonna use some on here because obviously I just put on way too much on this one. It's actually dripping. So I just spread a bit of paint. Just need to make sure that you've got all the edges kind of covered. This is also something I show in the my ATC class, so if you're interested, go and check it out. It's been released. It's with my other classes, and yeah, it's a really fun class. So if you've been wanting to take a class with me, that would be a really good one to do. Okay, I'm actually gonna go ahead and do some of this color on the back. I use these old TV trays because it's very convenient. I got them at the thrift store and they're quite big, so that does a really good job. When I want to have the stuff dry, I can just move it around and I don't have an issue. Now I just dropped a bit of paint on the floor, and if I don't pick it up, I'll step in it and then I'll bring it inside the house, which will not be good. So I'm gonna pick it up right now and try not to make more of a mess than I need to. Okay, so we've got a pretty good base of something. And yeah, I'd like to make some sets of cards and stuff and put them in. Usually I don't do that, and I shouldn't have, because I might want to go back with the turquoise later, but anyway, too late. I'm going to put some green. It's going to be a strange mix probably, but I don't know. I'm feeling like green would be a good choice for this. So I'm just going to put a bit. Hopefully not make a big mess like I did last time. And it's fun because, you know, like there's no rhyme or reason. You just play with the paint. Feel more like a kid. And I've missed doing mixed media like this, so it's really fun this year to get back into this sort of thing. The only mixed media I did last year was basically that class that I prepared. Like I did a bit, but not really, not much. I did do some art journaling in my Patreon page, so they saw some of that. And so if you want, sometimes I know I mention it, but I don't always talk about it. But if you want more content from me, one of the places that you can find me is on Patreon, and you can. It's a great way of supporting my art, and you have access basically to the content that I've done from the start of the Patreon. And also, what's fun with that is that the tiers start at $2 a month, so it's not a big. You don't have to invest a lot. And like I said, it supports me. I just thought it's a nice way, instead of having a tipping jar or stuff like that, which you know, I still have the Ko-fi and stuff, but if sometimes you just want to be able to support an artist, but you'd like to have some sort of something in return, so that's a nice. I thought that was a nice thing because you get to see extra content. And then I'm going to put some dark blue, because why not? Oh, I forgot the other side here. Let me not forget the other side, because once we all finished, it's gonna, I will need this to be complete as well. I like the combination. Feels springy, which is good, because like I said, it's really cold right now in my garage. We heat it up, but not that much. Our bedroom is upstairs from the garage, so we don't have a choice but to heat it up. However, you know, like we don't go overboard with the heating, because otherwise it's going to cost a fortune in electricity. And I don't like to be wasteful. Plus, I have food and stuff in storage here, so it's nice if it's cool for it. And as you can see in the back of me, there's a fridge. There's also we also have a freezer here. Now, I didn't do quite a good job on this one, covering all the edges, but like I said, it's kind of nice when the edges are done. I can always go back when it's time to do the embellishment of the journal. I could add inks or whatever. That might be something I do at the end. I don't mind that there's some white like in the middle part. It's just more the edges that I kind of like having something on the edge and not having them just white, especially like the corners and things. But it's a question of preference. It really depends on what you want, especially like the big chunks here. That might be stuff that goes on top, or if it's in the inside of the journal, then you might not actually see it much, because there might be some papers and things, or you know, a pocket to put the cards if that's what I do with it. So that's what I was thinking, that it'd be fun to make some cards. Maybe you can make my own art for them, as I've done in the past, and just make a set of it. Could be interesting. One thing too that I forgot to mention is that I often on Patreon I often share other, like, more videos than what is mentioned, and I've also shared some digital images for free there, so that people can actually use them for their own stuff. Right now I'm working on trying to learn how to do digital things. It's not as easy as you know, one think. Always have difficulty learning new software and things, but it'd be really fun if I can actually learn how to do it, because when I do digital images, there's a lot of cleanup process that takes place once I scan stuff, because, you know, the scanner will pick up little details of, you know, speck of dust or whatever, and so I need to really clean up all the images. But if I can do it digitally, then the image is already in a digital format, so that would be the best. But we shall see how that goes in the future. I'm learning. I'm using the same. I didn't want to purchase something extra stuff, because I don't know how good I'm going to be at it. So basically what I did is I'm using my tablet that I already had. It's not the best of tablets for this, because it wasn't purchased for that purpose. It was like I purchased it to be able to watch YouTube videos while I'm working in my craft space, and that was mostly the point of that, and being able to watch when I'm cooking. And we can actually link up the tablet to the TV in the kitchen, so that plays, and we can choose the videos and whatever that we're playing, which is really cool. But it's not the best of tablets for this, and it didn't come with an actual pen, so I bought myself a new pen, because I had one, but it's the tip is really large and it makes it even harder to do anything with it. But I'm having difficulty just learning how to do the layers and things. It's like not easy, and I would really love to be able to have some like real professional stickers and things done this year. That would be really fun. So who knows, that might happen. I'm working on learning stuff, which is, I love learning, so it's not a problem. It's just that I'm not, you know, sometimes I'm not necessarily patient, especially if it's something that this is not printing at all, and I have put new ink on this thing, so I don't understand why it doesn't want to go. Might be because it's not directly on the desk, maybe. I don't know. There's brushes, I removed the desk back, and since then, like, my space here is not feeling as conductive to, oh yeah, that works better. It's not feeling conductive to working the way it used to be. So I'm gonna have to get used, oh, that did a reverse type of printing. So I'm gonna have to see how I adjust to this. Just that the setting up of the cameras as well was different, because now a lot of my stuff that I sell on Etsy, my vintage items and things, are in boxes, and they're all stored like in front of me. So I couldn't put the camera in the same place as it used to be, which is why you don't get the front view of my work. You actually get my face. But I know that it's sometimes it's easier when I'm talking to you, that I can actually just stare at you. So yeah, that's that. The black doesn't show all that much on this, because it's just so, the colors are so dark. I guess it's gonna show more like what's gonna show more is the white. That's gonna make it pop, I guess. So we're gonna do the white next, and I think that might be it for now. I might spray it later, like when I go upstairs, bring those pages once they've dried up, and spray them with some gold, or put some gold ink on them. I think it's gonna be some very pretty paint papers and things. And it's always fun making a mess. Plus, I'd like to be able to have some more crafty items in my Etsy store. I have a lot of vintage items because I love thrifting and stuff, and then I can use the money that I make through that for my channel and my art, and for learning new things. Taking classes and lessons and all that stuff to try to get better at whatever I'm doing. I believe, like, we should never stop learning. First of all, it's such a great way of using your brain and getting it to continue being used. But it's also, I really love how these pages turned out. Like, they're so cool, so very cool. I don't think they really need anything else. And I prefer items than putting some actual stamps from companies and things, because if I want to be able to scan the paper to make something with it eventually, then I don't want to have the risk of copyrights issues, you know. So when it's really my own like this, then there's no copyright issues whatsoever that can happen. If I use a book page, a book image on top of the whatever I'm creating, that's okay, because I'm not gonna photocopy that. But the background itself, I might copy. So that's this look. I really love it. I think it really turned out good. Now let's move the other tray so that you can actually see how the other one went, because you didn't see what I was making when I was putting it right next to me. So this is how those turned out. So I'm probably gonna, once I'm gonna close the video, and gonna make some more of these, but in another different color. I'm thinking maybe some of the turquoise and the but adding yellow, turquoise and dark blue, but then adding some yellow. And then I also have some purple next to me, so that might be another option. And then yeah, if I do put these up for sale, I will let you know. Depends on when I do this video. I edit and showcase this video for you guys. Maybe I should do it so that it airs tomorrow, which would be Sunday. That might be a fun video for you guys. So love you lots. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.